It is in descendant form? Yes, right, yes. So we okay? Is there a common factor? No, right? Even odd, they don't have one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do AC method. So AC method say I want to find the product. Is A times C, which is 10 times negative 10. By the way, this is your A, B, and C, which is negative 100. And then the sum is all with the B part, middle one, 21. Wow. Can you do those? I think we can. Product is, don't think about the side yet. Don't think about the side. So product is 100, sum is 21. Do the product first. What are the two numbers? Multiply, give you 100. Well, 100, but not gonna add it to 21. 250, not it. Not 3, 4, 25, right? Yeah, it looks good. So so the number is 4 and 25. Now the side. One of them has to be minus because when I multiply them together, it's negative. So one of these have to be minus. Which one? Four, right? Because when you add it, you need a positive 21, so 4. And then the last 3 steps is the same as we did before. And then what you do is 10x squared, and then split the middle ones in minus 4x plus 25x minus 10, and then grouping. You factor out the first group. I factor out 2x. Right. What's left is what? 10 divided by 2 is 5. X squared by x is x. Then what's left? Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. X divided by x is 1, so we're not going to write it. The second group, I'm going to factor out 5. What's left is 5x minus 2 again. So far, so good. Is there any question? Please ask. It's very similar to what we did. And then you have a common factor, which is 5x minus 2. You factor it out. And what's left is 2x plus 5. Why don't you try B? I'll walk around. Oh, I would suggest you factor out something from B first. They all even numbers, so the least factor common factor they have is 2. Oh, AC. Oh, factor out the 2 first. There's a common factor. Talk to each other. Please talk to each other. I'm not talking. You don't have to finish it, just one step at a time. So I'm gonna factor out the 2 first. So what's left? 4x squared plus 13x. Thank you, Elaine. And now AC method inside the parenthesis, right? Leave the 2 alone, we'll take care of it at the end. So I wanna find the product. Where do I write it is? Sure, I'll write right here. The product is A times C. So A is 4, C is negative 12. 4 times negative 12. What does that equal? Negative 48. Run out of space here. Put it down here. There you go. Negative 48. And then the sum is all with the middle one, which is B, 26. Can you find such 2 numbers? Negative 3 and 16. Negative 3 and 16. They don't add up to 26. Oh, 13. I'm so sorry. Sorry, yeah. I was looking at the original. Sorry about that. 13. Thank you. And yeah, now Maddie got it right. Negative 3 and 16. My suggestion to you is always find the product first. Always start with the product. Don't worry about the stuff. Worry about later. If even numbers start with the 2, then maybe 3. It just depends. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the middle number. So 4x squared minus 3x plus 16x minus 12. Someone factor the first group for me. First group, yeah, just x, right? Just x, I think. And what's left is 4x minus 3. Someone else factor the second group for me. Plus 4, very good. X minus 3. Is it 4x minus 3, sorry. 4x minus 3. 4x minus 3 twice, so 4x minus 3 times x plus 4. And now you bring down that 2. And then you're done. I'll give you 5 minutes and try C and D. And please talk to each other. I'm not talking. Feel free to talk because I'm asked that when I'm talking, please be quiet. Right now, go ahead.
I want to right now. Yeah, the number was so high, so they probably think of my head. What was your question? I had a question. Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, let me finish the email. You want to do it that way? Yeah. Okay. I was trying to explain it. Once someone doesn't get it, right. You would have had one. Yeah, but it's still the same answer. So I the same when I was see that it ends up being the same. Factors all the same. You know. Okay. You can group together if you want. You guys finished it. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I didn't. Yeah. Oh, so, okay, I didn't say it. But, yeah. What's the number did you get?
For problem C, I suggest you factor out -1 first. For GCF. You can find negative in front of X.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do slow. It seems like everybody, not all of you know what A, what B, what C. I just gotta assume that you know. I'm sorry, because I thought we did that before. All right. Now, if I give you something like this on the exam, don't just factor it right away. Factor out the -1. Okay, because remember what the steps say. GCF including the -1. Right. So we don't like negative in front of x squared. So we're gonna factor out -1 first. First thing first. That's 1 point, even though you don't do anything else. What's left over? Ax squared, you factor out negative, it changes side. So -2x minus 15. I want you to ignore the -1 for now. We'll bring it along later, but ignore it for now. Focus on what inside the parentheses. AC method, what is A? Good, I'm gonna list it out here just for the sake of the know. A is 8, B is -2, and C is -15. So product, I want product to be A times C, so A times negative 15, which is negative 120 now. And then the sum is B, which is negative 2. So far, so good. And every problem will be just the same procedure. Now, can you find me two number multiply is 120? Don't worry about the sign yet. Just give me two number when you multiply them if 120. Yeah, 10 and well, let's start first. Like usually people start with 2 and 60. Well, the combination is not gonna give you 2, right? 30 and 4, no, right? So you kind of work your way up, right? 4, 6, and then all the way to 10. What's 60? What 120 divided by 10? 12, right? So 12 and 10. You're almost there. You're halfway there. 12 and 10 is 120, but I want negative 120. So one of these has to be negative. And the sum is negative, so the bigger number got a negative. Again, let me tell you, do not think too many things at once. One at a time, one thing at a time. Just find the product, and then you think what's next. So you don't feel overwhelming. What do I do with the negative 12 and the 10? What do with the negative 12 and the 10? What number am I focusing on for the negative 12 and the 10? Yeah, the middle one, right? So I'm gonna split that. I'm gonna rewrite ax squared minus 12x plus 10x minus 15. You can do 10x first and negative 12, doesn't matter. Group factoring always the first and the last two for these kind of problem. What should I factor out for the first group? 4, right? 2 is common factor, but it's not the greatest, right? So 4. What else? 4 what? 4. 4x, right? What's left over? Yeah, a divided by 4 is 2. X squared divided by x is x, so 2x. Negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3. X divided by x is 1, so just 1. We don't write that, so just negative 3. The second group factor out of 5, right? And then 2x minus 3 again. You have 2x minus 3, 2x minus 3 twice. Factor it out. What's left over? 4x plus 5. And now you bring that 1 down. Or negative 1, sorry. And you're done. Whatever you factor out, ignore it. Right? Focus on the inside of parentheses. Should have put the equal. We're gonna do D together. I'll ask you question by question so you can answer it. You answer me. And the procedure is pretty much the same. What is my A? Oh, by the way, do I have a GCF? No, right? If you have odd, even mixed together, usually you don't have GCF. A is 5, B is 28, and C is negative 12. I'm sorry, yeah, product is A times C, which is 5 times negative 12. 5 times negative 12 is negative 60. Thank you, Maddie. And then sum is 28. Can you give me two numbers? Negative 60, 2 and 30? 2 and 30. So 2 and 30 because the combination is 28. Sign negative 2. See, one thing at a time. It's not hard. If you can break it one thing at a time, it's not too bad. I don't have enough space here, so I'm gonna bring it down here. I'll bring it down here. So equal 5a squared plus or minus 2a plus 30 minus 12. Group factoring I'm factor out two. I'm gonna do it in red. I'm factor out what? What the first group? I factor out A, right? There's nothing between 5 and 2, so it's just A. So what's left is 5A minus 2. What do I factor out for the second group? If you don't know, you know that you should have 5A minus 2 again. So you can take 30 divided by 5, so you know it's what, 6, right? 6. Oh, I forgot an 8 there. 5A minus 2 again. 5A minus 2 times A plus 6. One more and now, let me give you, you try 1. It's gonna be you try 1. Go back up here. 10x squared minus 23x minus 5. I think this lecture, yes. Yes. This lecture is gonna be all AC method. I'm just not gonna show you the get and check because it seems like 70% of you is still confusing. So let's measure one thing at a time, right? So all AC method. Wanna know guess and check, you come see me. Huh? Oh, let me, thank you. Let me, 10-3. Oh, I need to change the setting. Sorry. Here. Okay, if you go, you refresh your Moodle, please. When you're done, try number 4. Right below you try 1. Okay. Number 4 page, the second page. Number 4, 4A, however many you can do. By AC method, by the way, I know they say try and error. We're not gonna do this. I want you to guys master one thing at a time. Second page. AC method is the same thing I did. Yes. I don't have GCF. I think we can just go ahead and factor it right away. Product is sum. Product is A times C, so 2 times 3 is 6. Sum is 5. Small numbers is easy. 2 multiply 6x and 5. Oh, okay. If I was you, if you're still new to this, I'll write out what's A, what's B, what's C. The more careful you are, the less mistake you're gonna make. So A times C, A is 2, C is 3, so 6, and sum is the B, which is 5. What are the two numbers? Yeah, it's easy, it's small. 2 and 3, right? So what I'm going to do with the 2 and 3, I'm gonna split that 5x. So 2x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 3. Group factoring, because you have 4 term now. The first group, I'll factor out the 2x. The procedure is very repetitive. So x plus 1. The second group, factor out the 3. So plus 3, x plus 1. X plus 1, x plus 1 twice. X plus 1 times 2x plus 3. These are easy one. The one that I gave you in the beginning, the hard, the big numbers. Just like slightly easier. I'm gonna do B and I'm gonna do D. Skip C. So A is 8, B is negative 14, and C is 3. Product A times C. 8 times 3, 24. Sum is negative 14. What are the two numbers? Yeah, 12 and 2, right? So let's see, just 12 and 2 first, and then you arrange the side. Minus, right? Because I need the sum to be negative 14. Rewrite that expression. So ax squared, instead of negative minus 14x, we're gonna split it, right? Minus 2x minus 12x, and then yeah, no, minus, because my negative 2 times negative 12 give you positive 24. Negative 2 plus negative 12 is negative 14. But thank you. Yes, very good that you at least you pay attention. What should I factor out the first group? I'm doing black like I did. 2 what? 2x, right? What's left over? 4x minus 1. And then the second group, factor out a minus 3, right? Minus 3. So 4x minus 1 again. One more line, you done? 4x minus 1 times 2x minus 3. You'll be glad I didn't show you. You get to check. It's called hustle. Hustle way of doing things. But if you're good with like numbers in your head, it shouldn't be a problem. All right, I'm gonna skip C. So I recommend you do this at home. Please do. On your next exam, there will be some problem like this. Let me finish D and I'll give you try 2 and then we'll be done. Okay. Now for D. First of all, are they in descending order? Yes, right, yes. Yes. Yeah, sorry, it's a small. Yeah, and my red things kind of almost overlap it. Yes. Now you lose a constant term, but that's okay. Right? Now, is there anything I can factor out between these three? Very good, 5x, right? So 5x by GCF. What's left over? You can divide, right? 15 divided by 3, I'm sorry, 15 divided by 5 is 3. X cubed divided by x is x squared. So 3x squared. And then see, negative 85 divided by 5 is negative 17, thank you. X, right? And then 100 divided by 5 is 20. And then x divided by x is 1. All right, ignore the 5x. You worry about at the end. Ignore, I'm gonna erase it. I'm gonna just put gray on it. All right, product. Oh, by the way, what's my A here? A is 3, right? Remember, it's the new A. B is negative 17 and C is 20. Product A times C. So 3 times 20, which is 60. And sum is negative 17. What are the two numbers? 5 and what do you say? Negative 5 and 12. Thank you. Negative 5 and negative 12. Now, some people do it faster than the other. That's okay. I'm not a fast person. I'm actually slow. When I start out factoring, I'm just slow. Actually, I'm always like almost the last one answering the question. But that's okay. Steady win the race, right? What matters is at the end, not how fast you are. Okay, so so don't be don't feel bad if you're not fast enough like others people. Okay, so again, I'm saying I'm gonna ignore the 5x, so I'm gonna rewrite the thing inside parentheses 3x squared. Now instead of negative 17x, it'll be minus 5x minus 12x plus 20. Group factoring. What should I factor out the first group? Somebody haven't talked yet. Somebody haven't talked yet. The first group, 3x squared minus 5x. X, very good, thank you. What's left over is 3x minus 5. Somebody else? Second group? Negative 5. Negative 4. Negative 4. You meant negative 4. So that's okay. Thank you for speaking up. 3x minus 5, right? 3x minus 5 times x minus 4. And then don't forget that 5x, we gray it out up there. Bring it down here. 5x. Oh. And box your answer at the end. Done. You try 2. 6x squared minus 11x plus 4. There's no GCF, so go ahead and factor right away. When you're done, you can leave. Have a good one, and I'll see you again on Wednesday. Half of you, I'll see you a little bit later. Yes. Good, good question. Let me check. Oh no.
Yeah, it's when we multiply them. Negative they become positive by adding. And then before you leave, I want to go back and talk about the previous one, that negative. The one, so I want to read that. Because now it makes sense to me. 'Cause I explained it wrong to you first time.
Next exam, October 24. After the fall break. So Friday, we don't have classes, it's nice. And then you have exams. It's kind of nice, long. Unless you're on vacation. Like, damn, it should have had an exam before.